This story is in a song of the Beatles called Rocky Racoon, and it's a story about one day in his life. Now, somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Racoon. And one day his woman ran off with another guy, who hit young Rocky in the eye. And Rocky did not like that. He said,
"I'm gonna get that boy."
So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room in the local saloon. Rocky Racoon checked into his room only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come equipped with a gun to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill, and she called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Nancy. Now she and her man, who called himself Dan, were in the next room at the hoedown. Rocky burst in, and grinning a grin, he said,
"Danny boy, this is a showdown."
But Daniel was hot. He drew first and shot. And Rocky collapsed in the corner. Now the doctor came in, stinking of gin, and proceeded to lie on the table. He said,
"Rocky, you met your match."
And Rocky said,
"Doc, it's only a scratch, and I'll be better. I'll be better, Doc, as soon as I am able."
Now Rocky Racoon, he fell back in his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Gideon checked out, and he left it, no doubt, to help with good Rocky's revival. This was a song that I grew up listening to, and I absolutely loved it, and it took me a while to realize that it was actually just telling a random story that rhymed. And there's some really cool, just like background with how the Beatles created this, and it was just a very last minute, like they created it on the fly. A lot of the lyrics are just like random things that as they were recording, they're like, you know what, this sounds better, so we're gonna say this instead. But so I just thought it would be cool to read it as a story instead of sing it.